have Aragorn, part of the Fellowship Sphere. He's required to play. We have Theodred, we have Treebeard, and we have Legolas. So leadership, lore, and tactics. Last time we played, we did get this Leader of Men boon card here. You beat Karn Doom on the first try, so who knows? That's fair. Oh my goodness. So Leader of Men, this is attached to a noble hero, which could be Legolas, Theodred, or Aragorn. We are actually going to put it on Theodred because it has a response that says after the attached hero quest successfully exhausts Leader of Men to add 1 resource to the attached hero's pool. Because Theodred is already all about questing, this has some synergy and we can get double boons if we quest successfully, which is going to look a little different in this quest. Carl Swanson, good luck. You will need it. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? So, yeah. So this quest is also really interesting because we are not questing on the enemy. The enemy is questing upon us. And what that looks like is we are here trying to protect Helm's Deep. And if we don't quest successfully, we don't raise our threat by the delta. We actually place progress equal to the delta in our willpower and the total threat in the quest area. So it's a little bit different. And if we progress through, There's 5 stages of the quest. If we ever go and we complete stage 4, we lose the game. However, after every single quest phase, after every single quest phase, we place 1 resource token here. Resource tokens increase the total threat in the staging area for each resource token on this card. So by round 5, it's +5, which is crazy. Good thing that we have the sword that was broken in here, and we're running pretty ally heavy. I'll be interested to see how this deck plays against this, because it's not the fastest deck, but maybe that's okay. We'll see. And then if there are 8 resources here, we add Defensive Helm's Deep to the victory display, and then we advance to stage 5A. And 5A is how we can win the game. So when revealed, we do some stuff, we get enemies, and we win. If there's no enemies in play, we have successfully defended Helm's Deep. So it's kind of like a timing game. Instead of like having a timer or like using the time mechanic, it actually is looking at, can we survive 8 rounds, is basically the way that I'm reading this. Now, not only are we adding quest points whenever we unsuccessfully quest, the treachery deck is also going to be over here trying to mess with our plans and adding some of the quest points there. Now, the deck is very int focused and ally focused, which I think will be okay. We add quest once allies get destroyed on one of these phases, so that could be an issue. But with Theodred, Treebeard, and Legolas, we've got a couple of feints. We got Sword That Was Broken, and it's a little bit of a Voltron Aragorn. We got Int Drought for Treebeard. Int Drought. Drought? I remember I was pronouncing that incorrectly. Bladed Gondolin over here for Legolas, so there's going to be enemies that are coming. And so if we can kill off those enemies... Well, Legolas does not work in this scenario at all. Actually, it's bad. We may just swap Legolas out, because this says Legolas is actively working for the invaders here. Because whenever Legolas participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, we place 2 progress on the current quest. Is there any other type of Aragorn? No, there's not. Absolutely not. So Legolas is actually helping the enemies, helping the Orcai, helping the siegers that's hilarious. I never really thought about that. So we will just go ahead and swap Legolas out, and we'll do a little bit of deck building here, but that is really, really funny, actually. We got Arod. I'm just looking at things that are synergistic with Legolas. I'm thinking that we may just swap him in with like Baragond, even though that's not super thematic. Maybe we can find a more thematic matchup for what we're looking at. A Rivendell Blade. Did I pass the Rivendell Blade already? There's another Rivendell Blade. I feel like there was one more Arod in here, but maybe not. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually really funny. So, just kidding. I lied. We are going to be doing a little bit of deck building here. We got Legolas. I do want to switch it into a tactics hero. I want to try the quest without spirit. One of the things that has been on my Lord of the Rings, I don't know, resolutions is to try and play less spirit because spirit feels very, very good. Okay, so we have Theoden could work. Theoden's really expensive for not running a ton of tactic stuff. We got Hama. Hama could work. Aylmer could work as well. I'm thinking thematically. Let's try Aylmer. If we try Aylmer, so he's the Rohan Noble Warrior, 1/3/2/4. After a character leaves play, Aylmer gets +2 attack until the end of the round. So I think that works. There's a lot of synergy in tactics with Aylmer, and since we do have a little bit of, we have a couple of cards that we can swap in. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, I already pulled out an error. Was there another Rivendell Blade that I missed? Nope. Okay. Spirit is the solo sphere for sure. I wish you luck on all your future endeavors. Mablung. So after you engage an enemy, add 1 resource to Mablung's resource pool. Limit once per phase. Okay. I feel like I've played with Aylmer more than I have played with Mablung. Am I saying that right? I don't think I am. That sounds wrong. Mablung. Let's try Mablung. Legolas, you get to go back in the binder. Sorry about that. This is going to give us a lot of resource generation. We have Theodrin, we have Mablung, we have this, whatever this boon is, the leader of men. We're going to have a lot of resources, which is probably good because let's go ahead and find, which is probably good because I want to be playing, I think, a lot of allies. Let's look at some of these attacks. We got a 4, a 4, a 3, a 5, a 5, a 4, a 3. So the attacks are fairly high. I was looking at Defender Aramas, but I'm not sure. Mablung is really fun with that red guy who grabs a minion, the 0-cost Dunedain. Ooh. Yeah. Dunedain Hunter. Absolutely. Yeah, let's do that. Because then you can trigger his response in the resource phase. Or I guess the planning phase. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these hunters. So we have 2 more slots left. I'm thinking, honestly, we added more resource generation to the deck rather than adding more cards to pay for with that resource generation. I'm wondering, do we have like Boromir? Probably not, actually. I think our threat is going to be a little bit high, but I'm looking for some Bjorn. Looking for something that maybe we could use that's a little bit higher cost. Pure Bones. Quick question. Do you think I can build a decent card pool with the release after the revised core? See that there are a lot of good cards, but the packs I could find... Oh, yeah. Especially if you go and you look at the starter decks as well, because a lot of the packs that are less likely to be reprinted, they used a lot of the good cards in some of the starter decks. Now, there's not a perfect overlap of cards that they are not reprinting plus the good cards in that starter deck, but the starter decks plus the re-release stuff is good. You're totally good there. Got Citadel Plate. Go Citadel Plate for can't have restricted attachments. Stupid Treebeard. Yeah, of course, anytime. This actually could be a fun quest to run some Valor stuff. I'm not going to rebuild the deck entirely to do so, but since there is a point where we cannot reduce our threats, I feel like a Valor action where if you have higher than 40 threat could be very usable. Those starter decks are gold. Nice. I've never played with the starter decks. One of the things that I want to do as I go through and I see more cards, because I am going through this blind, is play with some of those starter decks after I am not spoiling too many cards for me. I feel like let's go another copy of Beach Bone. After you play Removal from your hand, choose an enemy engaged with the player, deal X damage, where X is the number of ranged characters you control. Feels like a whole archetype in and of itself. Guloth. There's at least Gondor. He gains Sentinel. Well, I don't need Sentinel. I don't want to spend two. Gondorian Shield. The Gondorian Shield. Are we thinking for Malbrong? What about Legolas here? After Legolas participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, draw a card. If you don't want to make progress, side quests are good. Ooh, okay. Now that's fun. That's really fun. Yes, 100% that. Also, if we go delay the enemy, we can quest on the main with battle. Okay, yeah, let's... Legolas ally is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do the Legolas ally. If we lose, which there is a decent chance that we do so, then we will revisit Rebuild, and we're definitely going to include some of these side quests because, like you're saying, Josh, throwing side quests on the main where you get a benefit for actually questing successfully. Actually, do you? I don't know if you... Well, okay. No, because you're not questing on this card. You're questing on the side quest, so the defense keyword does not trigger. That's interesting. Okay, let's try this. Legolas is a traitor. It's exactly what a traitor would say. Tactics always has to go to the right because that's how I've lived my life. So we got Aragorn, who's a 0/2/3/2/5. The first player gains control of Aragorn. If you lose play, we lose the game. As an action, we can spend 2 resources to ready a hero. Theodred over here is after Theodred commits to a quest, we can choose a hero committed to that quest and add 1 resource to that hero's resource pool. Treebeard is a 13. Also, let's get our starting threat up here. So we've got 23, 30, 31. That's a little high. That's my scoop counter. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. 31. Perfect. Okay. Treebeard cannot have restricted attachments. His stat line is a 2/3/3/5, and as an action, we can deal 1 damage to Treebeard to give him +1 willpower and +1 attack until the end of the phase. We can do this limit 5 times per phase. Ironically, we can just kill him. And then Mablung, after you engage an enemy, add 1 resource to his resource pool, limit once per phase. We are ramping quick, folks. We are ramping fast. I do want to just check, just because I don't remember, just getting a idea of resource curve and who we want to throw. Honestly, probably throw the Steward of Gondor here on Treebeard, because we have resource generation with Theodred and Leader of Men. We have tactics, resource generation. So if we're not making a tactical decision on who we're throwing Steward on, we can throw it onto Treebeard. Okay, so we get 6 cards. And we're off. Hey, Legolas, turn 1. The Wellenhall Preserver, Feint. The Dunedain Hunter, Warden of Healing, and a Feint. Honestly, I am... Now, the only thing is that it would be nice to have some of the Voltron stuff for Aragorn. But seeing us here... Oh, actually, we do this first before this. I always have to like think about them in my head because it's different for each one of these games. We're not dropping Legolas for a while. We do have resource generation. We could honestly we could drop Legolas probably like turn 2. Sup peeps? Happy Friday. Hey Jester, how's it going? We do have 2 Feints, which is really nice. We have a Warden of Healing already on the table. We're gonna keep it. I think, you know, this is it's a slower deck, and this gets us a lot of the stuff that we need to stall with the Feints, and then we can start healing with these 2 allies. And looking just at this hand, it does look like we do want to throw Steward on Treebeard when we do draw it. So let us see what's going on. Let's read 1A. The pursuit of the Uruk-hai has brought the heir of Elendil to Rohan just as Saruman declares war on the land. Aragorn and his companions travel to Arados and King Theoden, but their arrivals met with some suspicion. Set the defense of Helm's Deep and 1 copy of Deeping Wall out aside. Boom. And defense of Helm's Deep. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. We're about to add this. Like, it tells us to add this back in like 2 seconds. Each player sets 1 copy of Soldier of Isengard aside out of play. Then each player must choose to either shuffle 1 copy of Poison Council in his deck or advance to stage 2A. So Poison Council, it functions like a player card. After you draw this card, discard all other cards in your hand. Disgusting. But if we do take that, we can play an ally for free. And we do have some pretty sweet allies in here to play. Oh my gosh, we could play No. No. I'm not... No. I will not listen to Wormtongue. No, I can't do it. Okay, so we have the Assault on Helm's Deep. So we are going to jump directly to stage 2A. At the behest of Gandalf, Aragorn and his companions ride to Helm's Deep with men of Rohan and their king. As the sun goes down, the valley below the Deeping Wall fills with the approaching army of Isengard. When revealed at the defense of Helm's Deep, told you. And each set aside copy of Soldier of Isengard to the staging area. Make Deeping Wall the active location. Shuffle the encounter deck, then each player reveals 1 encounter card, which is a Wild Hillman. After Wild Hillman attacks, place 1 progress on the active location. This guy has toughness 1, archery 1, toughness being that we're going to reduce the damage dealt by 1. Archery 1, we're going to deal some damage. After he attacks and destroys the character, place 1 progress on the current quest. He's a 4/4/1/4. Yikes, that's a tough start right there. Carl. When a side quest is active, the rest of the game text on the main quest will be active though, so you cannot break the quest. Oh, really? Well, that's too bad. So side quests just don't work in this game? Or, since that's the active quest, they place progress on the side quest. How does defense read? I kept this out because I knew I would have questions about it. On the current quest equal to the difference. So I think that makes it sound like if you choose a side quest as the current quest, you can just like, you just run side quest and they place progress on the side quest, which will then trigger completing the side quest. That seems weird. That seems wrong to me, but I'm here to exploit if that is the option that is presented to us. This has the defense keyword, meaning that any delta does not raise our threat. Instead, it places progress, and we don't want to be placing progress. At the end of the combat phase, if the number of enemies in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, the first player reveals an encounter card. At the end of the round, place 1 progress here for each enemy in the staging area by passing the active location. Our active location has a buffer of 4. While Deeping Wall is the active location, each hero gets +1 defense. When Deeping Wall is explored, raise each player's threat by 4. Then we've got, archery, all that good stuff. 1 progress on active location. Okay, so that's fine. Start of the round, we're going to draw a card into Quick Beam. Pass out money to everybody. So we are showing 7 here. Less than ideal, honestly. I think what we're going to do is we can kind of think ahead a little bit, because we can look at this. We see that we have the Preserver that drops on turn 3. If we quest with Treebeard on this first turn, we can give a resource to Treebeard, meaning that we can drop Preserver on turn 2, who comes in exhausted and can be used in ready on turn 3, so we can start adding this willpower in. If we do that, the Warden of Healing will drop later, and Legolas is probably dropping. Legolas we could drop turn 2 if we engage this turn, and then play Dunedain Hunter next phase. Yes, you can play side quest too. The main quest text is still active. 3, the defense keyword is not active while a side quest is the current quest. Answers about side quests from Kale. That makes thematic sense, and is how I would probably play it. But that's good to know. That's good to know. I was like, well, we're just gonna load up on side quests and never quest and just let let the enemies fulfill all of our desires. We also have feints, and honestly, I think feints may be a better use than dropping Legolas super early. We are at 31, meaning that we will engage the Wild Hillman. After he attacks, place 1 progress on the active location. There's a good chance that we won't have an active location. Clearing the active location in this quest is bad. Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't think we're actually going to be doing anything in the planning phase, so let's go ahead and quest. We're going to quest with Theodred for 1. When Theodred... Oh, we have to quest successfully for Leader of Men, so that's good to know. We're going to quest with Treebeard for 2, and we're going to give a resource to Treebeard from Theodred. We do have 2 feints. I think I want to quest with 1 more. I mean, we're showing 7. So I think we're clearing that location regardless. Right? So if we quest, we have 3, 5. If we flip it... No, not necessarily. This is hurting my head. The math in this scenario is so different, and it's weird. So in order to quest successfully, I think we would, but I don't think Leader Min is going to be able to trigger this turn. But if we have 3, if we go 5, we're showing 7. We place 2. If we flip a 2, we place 2 more here. We have the Wild Hillman coming. If we flip a 1, we're going to lose this regardless when the Wild Hillman attacks. No, the Wild Hillman's not attacking because we're going to use a feint. So in that sense, let's go ahead and go 2 more. Nope, that puts us at 5 because we're at 1, 5. And then we got Aragorn. The problem is that if I... We also can deal damage to increase our willpower after we do the staging step. So let's leave it at 5. And if we need to, we can deal damage to Treebeard, knowing that we have ways to heal Treebeard pretty soon. So we'll go 5. We'll flip a quest card here, which is a 3. While it is the active location, each hero gets +1 attack. When it's explored, players cannot declare attacks. So that's not good. So this is 3, 6, 10. We're questing for 5. So if we deal 2 damage, we don't lose this main. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll deal 2 damage, go up to 7. We place 3 progress on this active location, which means we don't lose it quite yet. At the end of the combat phase, there's a lot of... This one has at the end of the combat phase and at the end of the round. This one has at the end of the quest phase. There's a lot of at the end of phases. And so I'm going to try my best to keep them all straight, but please yell at me if I do miss them. I almost need like little flags or something to put. Okay. So this engages. We grab this, a resource here. And then we will use a resource to feint to get rid of that. We have a 3 attack. I might as well have quested with Aragorn, but we'll attack here and deal damage. Hey Joe, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I just realized that this celebration little icon on the screen is my old logo from a long time ago. Awesome. Thank you so very much, Joe. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Okay. Well, there you go. At the end of the round, we're going to increase our threat to 32. We are going to stand up. I will remind you, I play this quest a lot. Oh, cool. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Stand up. Pass out money. Draw into the Durnadingle Warrior. Okay. So I think we're going to go 3 to play the Wellingham Preserver. Enters play exhausted, and then whenever it readies, we heal 1 damage from an ent character. So that's going to help keep this Treebeard alive over here. We got the Durnadingle Warrior. While it's defending, deal 1 damage to give it +3 defense. Is that worth it? Is that worth dropping here? If we do that, we don't have a defender here, and if we don't, we have a feint that we can use on the wild hillman. Or we could just defend with Aragorn, or I guess Treebeard, whoever. We can defend with whomever. Yeah. Also, it's kind of weird that the locations here are good for us and we don't want to explore, but they also contribute like a decent amount of threat to the staging area. We need to add we have +1 threat there. At the end of the round. Into the combat phase. Number of enemies in the staging area is less. We're fine there. We also missed the archer. There's so many things. I'm going to put the archer damage on Theodred. I doubt that he will ever be defending. At the end of the round, place 1 progress here for each enemy in the staging area, which is 1. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna break out our... Y'all can see that fine. Okay. I do want to drop Warden of Healing next turn, if we can. Which we could if we quest with Treebeard this round. But then that can just accelerate the healing, and then that archery really doesn't matter. Pure Bones, checked my Twitch recap for 2023. I've been watching your channel more than anyone else. Haha! That's awesome. Thank you for putting on such awesome streams. Well, thank you so very much for hanging out. I mean, that's so... Oh my goodness, that makes me happy. Thank you. It's so thematic. The more locations and play are trying to... Oh, that's fair. I guess I didn't look at it that way. That makes sense, Josh. That's fair. I think we're gonna keep the feint. No, we're gonna defend. We're gonna defend with somebody over here. So we'll go ahead and use 2 to play Durnadingle Warrior. Comes into play exhausted, and that's gonna be a nice defender for us. Treebeard ally is so much better than the hero. It's very sad. I am pretty happy with how much of the int army we've gotten started already. I think we could probably, well, any excess threat goes just to the main quest here. But we could pop this, pull this in. Then we have another buffer. Maybe, and we don't necessarily need to make attacks. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and quest with Theodred for 1. We'll quest with Treebeard for 2. That's going to be 3 total. And we're going to give a resource here to Treebeard. Put a progress on the active location because of the attack text. He did not attack because we fainted. So we were able to negate that real quick. So, and I think we'll be able, no, we won't be able to do it again. We will lose this location, which kind of stinks, but not the end of the world. Three attacks and destroys. Okay. Just making sure that I'm keeping everything in line. Also, quick beam. No, I do want Warden of Healing. And we do have the safety net of if we flip another enemy, we can keep one defender out, which is probably, yeah, we'll defend over here. Oh, we could also ready with Aragorn's ability, because since we have 2 resources in Aragorn's pool. So that's cool. That's actually really good. That's good. That's really good to know. Questing for 3. Let's quest for 2 more. We'll go 5. We're showing 7. Do we do? We're gonna quest for 2 more. We're showing 7. We're going to quest for 7. Flip into Surge. Attached to the active location. Counts as a siege attachment with attached. Each enemy gets +1 willpower. What's a siege attachment? Siege attachment. Maybe that's just something that another card will reference. Unfortunately, that's going to surge into the Hornburg. While the Hornburg is the active location, reduce the archery total by 1 for each player in the game. When it is explored, assign X damage among characters in play, where X is the number of enemies in play. So, we've got 5. 11 total, and we quested for 7. So that's adding 4. I think I hate it. Do we damage Treebeard at all? I don't think we do. If we damage Treebeard 2, we go up to 9. We place 1 and 1. And that just gives us a little bit more. Oh, and +1 here. So we're actually looking at 12 total threat in the staging area. Ew. Let's damage Treebeard 2. To add 2. So we add 3. Here's 1. Go 1, 2, 3. 4. Increase our threat by 4. These are gone. And then we add 2 here. 1, 2. Put our progress on the main quest because you had 1 enemy in the state. I did. Yes, I did. Yeah. This is my progress here. Is that visible to everybody? Let me see that. The other thing. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's travel to here. I think the damage is not going to be too bad. Yes. Sweet. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We've got this guy. We're not going to engage. But we do have an archery. archery over here. We're going to spend 2 to stand up, and we're going to defend here for 3. No. That's 1 damage there. Then we put a progress here because he attacked. Resource goes here at the end of the quest phase. The end of the combat phase, we do have an enemy in the staging area, so we're good. The end of the round, place 1 progress here for each enemy in the staging area. That's going to go up to 4. There's a lot of bookkeeping on this, but it does feel like a scenario that'd be really, really cool to replay. Increase our threat to 37. We'll stand up. We'll draw a card. Darren's Ruins. The other... Is there a deck maximum in this game? I don't think there is. Or is it 50? Because the other idea with this, the Poison Councils, is to just run like a 100-card deck and just hope. Well, I guess you have to have a decent ally in your hand to play. We got Darren's Ruins. We're going to go pass out some money. I need more things for Theodred to play. Let's play Darren's Ruins to draw 2. Oh, Gandalf and Quick Beam. We're going to discard a card, which is going to be Quick Beam. We already have a Quick Beam in our hand. We're going to spend 2 from Treebeard to play Warden of Healing. Also, when the Preserver readied, we get to heal 1 from Treebeard. We'll go ahead and use the Warden of Healing to heal 1 here and heal 1 from Malbong. But there are 100 good cards to go. That's true. No Max. I'm just saying, that could be kind of funny. Just sit here. Have you all seen... I love this game, but there's a lot of coasters. I don't know if I follow. Oh, wait. Well, this is the active location where you reduce the archery value by 1. So, actually don't need that. Bad cards. Oh, yes. I love that. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever heard that, but I do really like the idea of calling bad cards coasters. That makes me very happy. Okay. So I'm thinking of dropping... We could drop Gandalf here. If we drop Gandalf, I think we reduce our threat by 5. The other option would be to draw 3 cards. But if we can reduce our threat by 5, that's going to... We don't have any other threat reduction or mitigation in this deck, and I feel like that could really help. We cannot declare attackers. We do have a defender, though. We have a 5 defender. So honestly, I think our defenders feel pretty good. The problem is I want to have the feint in my back pocket. I guess we do have this defend, but if we engage someone else, we get another resource which we can pay the feint. We're good. We're fine. Okay. So let's go 5 to play Gandalf, and we're going to reduce our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts us at 32. Okay. Perfect. Oh, we also have Theodred's resource that we can drop. Well, I think we'll probably give it to Treebeard yet again because we have Quick Beam, which we can then pay. Love it. Love it. Theodred is going to quest for 1. We are showing 7, 9 in the staging area. Man, this is a tense quest. I kind of like it. Oh, we're not at scoop 1. What are we doing? I'm going to quest for 2 here. 1, 2. We're going to give Treebeard the resource from Theodred's ability. And a quest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 10. We are showing 9. All right, 2, 5, 9. I kind of want to quest a little bit harder, because if we can save the quest, if we can actually quest successfully, then we can get a resource here in Theodred, which we don't really need, but we will need it once we get that sword that was broken. Plus, we just kind of save here, and we don't hit the archery. We don't have to assign damage around, which would be 2, which is not the end of the world. Now that we have Warden out there. I'm going to go 2 with Aragorn. Nope, wrong one. So that's 12, showing 9. If we flip a 3, we also have damage for Treebeard, so I'm going to keep Malblung alive. We're actually going to swap this just because Aragorn does have enough attack to bypass this Wild Hillman's defense. So, yes. Okay, we got 12. We're showing 9. I'm going to flip into Peril Doom 2. 1, 2. When revealed, either remove 1 resource token from the defense of Helm's Deep or reveal 2 additional encounter cards. Oh, I hate that. We're going to remove a counter. Yeah, we're going to remove a counter. So we successfully quest. I don't think anything good happens there, though, right? Like with the defense. Yeah. We're just fine. We just don't add any progress. But honestly, like, I am running a long-term strategy deck. So that's not, I think, just maintaining. Yeah, I think I'm actually probably better off if I don't quest. All right, not better off, like, right? Because obviously this is the end of the game. But I think we're fine to just take that off. Because then we get to heal more. Yeah. It did doom us 2, so that took us up to 34. We're fine. Okay. Okay. We're going to ignore archery. We're going to place a token here. The end of the combat phase. Did I place? I did. Okay. We're going to get attacked here. We're going to defend. We're going to deal a damage. So we're defending with 5 against 3. Shadow effect. Place 1 progress on the active location. The attacking enemy gets +1 for each progress on the active location. We place the progress here. This is after wild. So it's going to get a +2. And then after this attacks, we do lose the Hornburg. He needs to go. Now that I'm looking at it, he is really messing with our plans. But we don't take any damage. We have to add 2 damage among characters, which is going to both go on Gandalf. Then we will have Aragorn swing and deal 1 damage here. We did quest successfully, so Theodred gets Theodred gets 1. Okay. End of the round. We'll stand up. Gandalf goes off and does his studying. So apparently the Battle of Helm's Deep is not enough to keep that wizard around. I'm going to add a point here to 5. I'm going to, at the top of the round, pass out some money. 1, 1, 1, 1. And draw into a good harvest, not a very good harvest. Do we want to get Legolas down? I think we do. He's out rounding up the scattered Rohan forces. I can buy that. That's fun. Okay. So if we go a good harvest, we could actually pop Legolas down. I think we definitely want to do that. We could get Legolas and Quick Beam on the table. When this readied, we're going to heal Treebeard. You need to remember that. Let's play a good harvest. So this says, name a sphere. Until the end of the phase, you can spend resources of any sphere when paying for cards that belong to that named sphere. We are going to name tactics. We're going to go 1, 3, 4 to put Legolas on the table. He got demoted to ally for him. Is there a variant of the campaign boon that allows 4 heroes? I think that they're... So, is this a variant of the campaign? So Aragorn here, this is a rule in the campaign that we have to play with this Aragorn character. He's part of the Fellowship Sphere, so it's a little bit, I mean, he's got his own little thing. He can only pay for Fellowship cards, but he's also got a way to use his resource to ready other things. But this is part of the campaign. It's like the Milano or something where it's a required. Also, if he leaves play, we lose, which is typically unfortunate. We're going to spend 2 to play Quick Beam. After Quick Beam enters play, deal 1 damage to ready him. We're going to do that. Mainly because we have a good bit of healing. So we might as well utilize that. We're going to use Warden of Healing. I did not check. I really should have checked to see if there's any indirect damage or damage that gets dealt out here. We're going to heal from the Warrior and Treebeard. We are showing 259 yet again. I would like another Gandalf, because I think the other issue that we could run into is threat. I think we could lose to threat if we're not super careful. Because that, we don't have any mitigation other than Gandalf. We do have sneak attacks, though. So, I need more card draw. Yeah, Legolas is my card draw. Let's go. Solve my own problem. We're going to quest for 1. That's my threat. 1. Actually, I haven't even thought about this yet. I don't know what resources I need, so we're going to go ahead and quest for Treebeard for 2. We're going to give the resource over here to Treebeard just because he's the only one without his own resource generation. Just making sure D20 wasn't rubbing off on you. I need more of this game. Oh, did he do that? This game is fantastic. Every single time I put this game on the table, I'm so happy. Hey! And I apologize if I'm not pronouncing this correctly. Zayev? Thank you for the subscription with Prime. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching. There and back again. I do not think so. Oh, okay. Nice. Let's go 3 here with the Preserver. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 2 with Quick Beam. 1, 2. That puts us at 8. I do want to quest successfully here. We could quest with Aragorn, right? So we have the safety net of knowing that Feint is in our hand and that if we engage another enemy, we will have money to pay for Feint. We want Legolas to deal the killing blow because then we get a card draw. We have a defender here. So I think we quest with both of these guys. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us at 12. We're showing 9. We have the ability to deal damage if we need to. I think we're doing that. Yo, love some Lord of the Rings LCG. Hey, Doc. Where'd you get this playmat? This is from Etsy, and I do have it on my list. I got a little whiteboard. I have to-do list over here. One of the things I need to do is create like a command in a document where I have all the links to everything that I play with on this stream, because I get that question a lot. It's on Etsy. It's from, I think it's Roland Mats. But yes, I love this playmat. It's fantastic. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. We're going to flip into Peril. The enemy in the staging area with the highest attack makes an immediate attack against you. If no attack is made this way, it gains Surge. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. That can cause some issues. Okay. Well, we will defend deal a damage to the warrior. We're defending a 5 attack. No shadow effect. We don't take any damage. But now this is going to be an issue. We're taking an undefended attack of 3 later. And then after he attacks and destroys a character. So it's not destroying a character. We don't place any, but we do get a resource here from Theodred. We're going to travel here. At the end of the quest phase, we add one additional threat there. So we're 3. Oh, this came from Etsy. The vendor was Roland Mats, and ideally soon I should have a command or a way to point to all of my accessories so that it's easier to find. But yeah, Roland Mats on Etsy. They have some really cool mats. Okay, so we are looking at an undefended attack of 3 here. I could defend with Legolas, or we could roll the dice and take the undefended attack. We're going to roll the dice and take the undefended attack here. Yeah, anytime. So 3, no shadow effect, which is huge for us right now. Oh my goodness. Let's throw the 3 damage. Let's throw it on Treebeard. We have Treebeard can heal easily. Throw it here on Malboro. Okay. Then Legolas is going to attack, which is going to take out. Oh, we place a progress on the active location. We have to remember to do that. Take him out. We get to draw a card. Boom, and trumpeted. After an end character takes any amount of damage, ready at that character gets +3 attack until the end of the phase. I freaking love this card. It's so much fun. We are gonna place that damage on. No, we're gonna keep it over there. Okay. End of the round, we're gonna increase our threat to 36. We are going to add a progress here, which is 6. We are going to stand up. When we're ready, we get to heal, which we're going to heal from the Durnadinga Warrior. It's all coming together. Top of the round, let's pass out money. And draw a card. Into Foe Hammer. I would like... I need more weapons. I took out a lot of the weapons. So Foe Hammer is actually not a good card here because I took out the Rivendell Blades and the Gondorian Blade. So that wasn't a good call. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use Warden of Healing to heal 1 and 1. Also, we're ignoring... Oh, wait, no. We did not get to ignore the archery on that last one. So we'll throw the archery on Theodred. Because it's a new active location. We do get +1 attack while it's the active location. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do we... The end of the quest phase, place 1 resource. Yep. The end of the combat phase, if the number of enemies in the staging area is less than the number of players in the game, we're fine. And then at the end of the round, place 1 progress here for each enemy in the staging area. I'm thinking that it may be time to pull out this Hunter. So we search the top 5 cards in counter deck for a non-unique enemy and put it into play engaged with you. But I mean, we have... I think this is the time. Sorry, but it's a 24 by 24, a 36 inch. This is 36 inch, yeah. The printing looks nice. I was about to order my own through Inked Gaming, but I was worried about my image coming out weird. The printing on this one looks super nice. Yeah, so this is the 36 by 36. It's a big one. The entirety of the playmat is not... Like, on the screen, like... Oh, this is no longer on the screen, so I should pull that down. But I probably have 10 inches above here, and I don't know, 7 inches below this card that's not on the screen. It's a big mat. A lot of the comments on my YouTube channel are about the swag I use, even the quest. Oh yeah, nice. Then the quest itself, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Pull out the Durnadingle Hunter, or Dunedain Hunter. 2, 3, 4, 5. After the wild hillman attacks you, place 1 progress in the active location. Soldier of Isengard. Do we pull the soldier? We're going to pull the Soldier of Isengard. We have probably plenty of damage to take it out, right? We need to effectively do 6 damage, which is Aragorn and Legolas. And hopefully it won't destroy the warrior. Shuffling encounter deck. So we get a resource here. Okay, this is a sick engine. I'm liking this a lot. The hunter brings out something which gives us a resource which Legolas can kill for a card draw. Dude, Josh, good call. That's sick. True, Carl. I mean, part of this game after you get the cards is, yep, 100%. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know if I have a weapon in this deck now. so Foe Hammer is probably not the right call. I am so happy with that. Okay. We also have a feint if we need it. We have a boomed and trumpeted if we need it. We're actually sitting pretty good here. Let's go ahead and move into our quest phase. We're showing 7, and I do want to successfully quest here. Worst is a 4. We do have the damage. Treat anything that allows you to increase your willpower after the staging step is incredibly good. I'm realizing that now. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. Got 1. We have Treebeard. We're gonna we're not questing with Treebeard. No, we are. We're gonna quest with Treebeard. I don't think there's any reason to not quest with Treebeard. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's putting us at 8. We're showing 7. We can heal, or we can increase our stuff with Treebeard if we need to. We want Legolas and maybe the Hunter to stay alive so that we can deal this enough damage here to kill. If we engage someone else, we do have a feint. If we get another attack from the stupid freaking over here, then we're in trouble. So I think we'll keep Aragorn alive, because we can toss the Hunter in front of an attack, a surprise attack if we need to. And if we don't, we don't, and that's fine. So let's go ahead and go 2 here, because we also don't really want to be defending, because he is only 2 life left. So that's putting us at 10, up to 14. I've been thoroughly enjoying Lord of the Rings for some time now. Over BF deals, Black Friday deals, I almost jumped into Arkham Horror LCG, but I don't know if I should do it all again. Marvel Core might be worth it just picking up to mess around, but I don't see myself going too deep into that one. Yeah, Marvel is a really good game to just... It's easy to pick up and play, like pretty quick games. Arkham Horror, the one thing I will say about Arkham Horror in like the sense of this conversation is that I feel like you don't need... I personally don't feel the need to have as much... I don't have as much of a completionist attitude towards Arkham. So, like, you can buy Arkham. Honestly, 8 minutes ago, my Arkham Horror buying guide got posted. But Arkham, you can buy the core in like one set and have a lot of playtime through that. We got the Postern Door. which is a 3. So we're showing 10. We quested for 10. That's not a successful quest, technically, which is fine. We don't get the resource from Theodred. I actually never gave out the resource. Did I? I don't think I did. I was going to give it over here. Yeah, so we don't successfully quest, which is fine. I think we're doing pretty good in our resource generation right now. And so we have archery 1 coming in. Put that on the Dunedain Hunter. I don't see him defending. And then we'll take a shadow card. We're going to defend with the warrior by dealing it a damage. So we're defending 5. Shadow effect. Place 1 progress on the active location, which clears the active location. We cannot declare attacks until the end of the phase. No! Then we get +1 attack. So it's +0 attack. But he is hanging out. He's hanging out. Because we cannot attack. Oh, and we need 1 more here. Okay, we're halfway there. I wish I had the capability of not having a completionist attitude towards these games. Same, Josh. Same. Okay, we'll stand up. We'll place a progress here, because there's 1 enemy in the staging area. And we will increase our threat to 37. I need me a Gandalf. That's so sad. Okay. We draw a card into another Dunedain Hunter. Dangerous? Or perfect? No, we'll play the Dunedain Hunter later. We need more card draw. Archery 2. I think it's just archery 1. Because this one's not in the staging area. It's just here. It's just archery 1. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just archery 1. Because this guy's actually engaged with me. And archery is only from the staging area, I think. Okay. Well, when we're ready, we get to heal 1 from an int, which will be the Durnadingle. And then we will use Warden of Healing here to heal 1 and 1. We have a Feint, we have a Boomed and Trumpeted, we have a Dunedain Hunter. We're going to use the Dunedain Hunter probably next turn. Not this turn, because I don't have a ton of defenders. I think all archery in play is the... Oh, really? I've played that wrong many, many times then. Many moons I've played that wrong. Should be right here. Yep. Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting. Cool. We'll throw the other one on the hunter. Thank you. Did not know that. Okay, well, now you gotta go. We're showing 11 in the staging area. We're at 37. This could be the time where we just don't quest at all. I think people mistake with the Goblin Sniper since he kind of works like archery, but that was before the keyword. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. You learn something new every day. Thanks, y'all. If they quest for 10 billion, we're fine. We lose the main. However, I think I would like to keep the main. Yeah, I think we just want to keep the main. We'll lose it at the end of the round, but do we care? If we don't care... Archery sucks. Yeah. What happens on the next stage? Helm's Gate and add it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Make it the active location. And then... after resolving the quest, the encounter deck did not place at least 1 progress on the stage. The first player reveals 1 encounter card. So that's going to be happening regardless of if we break now. But this feels like that situation in like Lord of the Rings where it's like If you're going to lose the quest, lose it hard, right? Coach always said, if you're going to foul, make it count. Do we just like blow this off? We drop another hunter. We get everyone out. We get a little bit of tempo boost. I think we do. Honestly, I think we do. We don't have to worry about questing at all, and we can take out both of the attackers, right? We have one block here with the Durnadingle. If we do that, hey, and we can throw the hunter in front. We need minimums. No, because then, no, we're not raising our threat. So I think we just let it slide. You now have to play everything over again. All the wins are lost. Oh, dang. You may not have done it too wrong. I would have yelled at you. That's true. Appreciate y'all. Honestly, I'm thinking that we just let it ride. And or what we can do is we can let it ride. We engage here and we don't play the hunter, but we engage this guy and we can get him out of the staging area, because once we lose to stage 3, we're just wanting to place a progress here, and it doesn't matter if we have these guys in the staging area. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to look to take out both of the enemies. If we get a third enemy, we'd have to make a choice, but we also have a feint in here. We also have a boomed and trumpeted. So yeah, we're not going to quest. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or is that... Good, do not quest. All right, we're not questing. Flip into a deeping wall. While it's the active location, each hero gets +1 defense. When it's explored, raise each player's threat by 4. We place like 10 billion here, which is going to push us. When revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and victory display for Helm's Gate. Helm's Gate. Add it and make it the active location. After resolving this quest, if the encounter deck did not place at least 1 progress on this stage as a result of questing, the first player reveals 1 encounter card. Helm's Gate, while it is the active location, if any player is not engaged with an enemy, the first player reveals an additional encounter card at the end of each staging step. While it's explored, each enemy gets -20 engagement cost and +2 attack until the end of the round. This drops back down to 0, and we're going to add a 5th counter here. I just started the hard cycle, and the amount of archery in the first quest made me never want to play again. No. Okay. Wow, we're showing a lot. We're going to engage here. We're going to optionally engage this guy. Which actually, before we do that, we do archery stuff. Which is 2. Go 2 there. We're going to optionally engage. We get a money here. Resource generation is outpacing card draw. And deal out shadow cards. I kind of want to keep this guy around. Forest Snare would be a decent... We have to reveal an encounter card at the end of each staging step. Oh, we can pull another enemy with our hunter next turn. So we're actually fine. We're actually fine. We're going to defend here for 5. Attacking enemy gets +2 and gains toughness 2 until the end of the round. Okay, so we take 1 damage here, and he has toughness 2. I'm just going to add that there so I remember. And then we're going to block with the hunter. Exhaust the character I control. What if I don't want to? I guess we'll go here. Okay. This guy's dead. Alrighty. let's kill some things. We need 6 damage to kill, except this guy. We're gonna go 3 and 3, which will take him out. And after he attacks and destroys a character, place 1 progress on the current quest. Because he did kill this guy. Take him out. Legolas allows us to draw a card into a ruins. Okay, we're starting to get that card draw engine going. And then, I mean, yeah, we're gonna go 2, 5, 8, which is enough to take this guy out. Yes, toughness 3. We deal 8. So yeah, that's it. That's perfect amount. And we're good. Okay. End of the round. Increase here. Yep. Stand up. We're at 38. Which now that we have those 39s out of the staging area, I'm not too concerned about it. When we readied, we get to heal one of our ints, which will be the Durnadingle. The top of the round, we're going to pass out money. Draw a card into Beachbone. Hey, hey. How you doing, Beachbone? Cool. Let's go ahead and do Darren's Ruins to draw 1, 2, and we'll discard. Oh, we're going to discard the Foe Hammer. We don't have any weapons in our deck. We have the Int Drought? I think it's Drought. We just got a lot. Let's go. I think we're going to hit a lot of tempo right here. Draft. Int Draft. Thank you. I'll pronounce it wrong next time. Don't worry. Let's play the Durnadingle Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We whiff. No. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty bad. I hate that, actually. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Was adding a progress? Yeah. Okay, so we don't actually have to have progress there. Okay. Let's go 1. We'll add the Int Draft to Treebeard. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to drop the Durnadingle Warrior. Comes in exhausted. Let's drop 3 to drop Beachbone. After Beachbone is declared an attacker, we can deal 1 damage to him to deal X damage to the defending enemy, where X is the amount of damage on Beachbone. He also enters play exhausted. We have a Feint. Okay. We got Healer. Heal 1, 1. Yeah. We're showing 5, 8, 12 in the staging area. Yikes. And we're revealing 2 cards. Swatch, forget to switch my keyboard over to Bluetooth. You got nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we want to. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're showing 12. I think we quest for 12 and we have Treebeard. We have a lot of headroom on Treebeard's health. So we can increase that. We can save the quest. If it doesn't place it... Oh, this is actually really cool. So what we can do is we can quest for 11. And we can place 1 progress. Or we may let this just go through, because this is a really good time to explore this, because there's not any enemies in play. And it's at the end of each staging step. So we would resolve the encounter card before we get rid of this card. But might as well, I mean, like, we want to quest a little bit, but I want to at least place 2 progress. And this says 1 progress on this stage. So probably want to place 3 progress. Or else we're revealing 3 encounter cards. Okay. Yeah. So we want to place 3 progress. We're showing 12. I want to quest for 9. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. 1, 2. That's questing for 8. I think that's fine. I think, we're kind of playing a little game of chicken here. When we quest here, let's quest with Malbrung instead. We'll give them money here for Theodred. This is the first time watching you play live. Love it. All the time I watch all the great shows. Oh yeah. Yeah, because this is actually the first time I've streamed Lord of the Rings on YouTube. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm really happy. It was a Black Friday deal that I was able to afford, or at least justify, the purchase of the software that allows me to stream both places. So okay, so we're questing for 8. We're showing 12. That would put 4. I'm honestly fine with that. We're going to be resolving 2 encounter cards though. So actually, let's go ahead and put 2. Takes us up to 10. We're resolving 2 encounter cards. First one, Surge. Attached to location, counts as a siege attachment. Each enemy gets +1. That's Surge's. X is 1 more than the number of allies controlled by the first player. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, I did not know that was in here. Shoot. Okay. And then we've got a 3. We're losing this stage. We're losing this stage hard. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. We have 23 and we quested for 10. So we're placing 13. We may be able to save this. Can we save this? So we got... So I said 23, right? Need some math. No. Okay. So we got 23. We requested for 10. So that's 13. We have a headroom of 8 plus 2 is 10. So if I deal 4 damage to Treebeard, I actually quest for 14, meaning that we only place 9, meaning that we save the main. Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to deal 4 damage to Treebeard. 1, 2, 3, 4. We quest for 14, so we place 9. 2 here and 7 on the main. When it's explored, everyone gets -20 engagement cost. Cool. Getting into new LCG is burning the wallet. Yeah. We place 1 here. We're going to get rid of this thing so fast. That's honestly not too bad to have as the active location. Is there another one of these? I definitely should know this. Well, if there is, we lose the main, we lose the main. That's fine. I just don't want to lose the main next turn. That would be the issue. Active location, active location, active location. Okay. Cool. At the end of the round, we're going to increase our threat. We are going to unexhaust everybody. When we unexhaust, we're going to heal 1 here. I don't know if there's any more enemies in that deck, actually. Okay. Top of the round, we'll pass out money. We'll draw a card. Gandalf. big time players make big time plays. I honestly may draw with Gandalf here. We have 2 rounds. There is another one of those in the deck. It's less than ideal. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, it was here. We're fine. We're fine. Istari! I guess I'm not a wizard as I arrived late. Not when I meant to. Hey, how's it going? The Ints are protecting Helm's Deep. It's a fanfic that we're writing. Welcome, Istari. It's been a while. How you doing? Okay. If we drop Gandalf and we draw cards, I am well. Good. Wasteland Sniper. Nelson playing my first LCG love. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Dude, this game is so good. We're looking at 6, 10, 16 on the main, which is fine. I think I'm okay with my threat. We have to survive, I think, 2 more rounds. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 or so. But I think we should be fine with threat sitting at 39. I don't want to lose this main. I really don't want to lose this main, which will mean that we're resolving multiple encounter cards. I need to hang on to Gandalf just because I know that there's a lot of doomed in there. But we're going to be doing 2 encounter cards. Stage 4, shuffle the encounter card, discard pile into the encounter card, discard until X enemies are... Nah, I don't want to do that. I can't see which scenario is this. This is Helm's Deep, the defensive Helm's Deep. So the second scenario in the Treasonous Saruman box. But if I draw cards, then I may have solutions to problems that are unforeseen. I think... Drawing cards is more fun, but I think actually what we probably need to do is reduce our threat by 5. If we reduce our threat by 5, we feel much better about our lives. Knowing that this one's in the discard pile, if we can bypass stage 4 totally, then we don't shuffle those back in. Yeah, we have to do that. So what did I say? We're showing 16. We have a lot of quest points on the table. Let's just go ahead and do 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Gandalf. We'll reduce our threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's quest a little bit. Actually, I don't even know if I need to do that. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm gonna keep him. Until later. Showing 16. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's heal. Got 1 and 1. No, we're gonna go 1 and 1 over here. We got 3. 1, 2. Where's my sword that was broken? 1, 2. 1. Give a resource over here to Treebeard. No, we're gonna give a resource to Daldred. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us at 14. With defenders and attackers and everything in between, we have 2 readies. Go 1, 2. We'll put 16. First light on the 5th day. It's been a couple of years with a group of friends meeting once a month, playing through the entire saga. Hobbit boxes all the way through the Lord of the Rings boxes. Got frustrating at times, but it's so much fun. That sounds amazing. That sounds lovely. I'm so happy you got to have that experience. We're looking at 16. We're showing 16. Let's flip into... No! Place 3 progress on the main quest, bypassing any active location. And all characters' text box are blank. So, this will push at the end of the round. But we do successfully quest, so that's good. We get a money here. We Or we immediately do this, don't we? Yeah, we immediately will progress. So here we go. Shuffle the encounter card, discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the encounter deck until X enemies are discarded, where X is the number of players. Add each enemy discarded this way to the staging area. And we still have not done our staging step yet. So this will add to the total threat that we need to counter this round. Okay. So +4. After a character is destroyed, place 1 progress on this stage, bypassing any active location, and we lose if this is completed. I think we want to... Now we run a huge risk. We are in a very precarious situation because this is back in the deck, which is a game ender for us, which would be so very sad. I think we're going to deal 4 damage to ourselves in order to not place any progress. Yeah. We're going to deal 4 damage to Treebeard, which we have 1 health left. But we quest for 16, or we quest for 20, and that's what we're showing now. We're going to add this. And this guy's going to engage. We have archery, which is 1 there. Okay. It is really scary to know that that is a game ender for us. If we draw that. Meeting up with new Lord of the Rings friends to play Siege tomorrow. Nice. I told you not to draw that card. You're right. You did. You did. Okay, let's go ahead and defend here for 5. Take no damage. We will swing back with 3, 6, which is enough to kill here. Since Legolas participated, we get another Durnadingle Warrior. Okay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't want it to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and stand up. Is that Met, the big one FFG was selling before? No, this is from Etsy. This is from Roland Metz on Etsy. When we stand up, we're going to heal 1 from Treebeard. I think we're going to double up on this Warden of Healing, honestly. Increase our threat to 35. Gandalf is heading away, and then we're going to draw into a Wandering Ent. Pass out some money. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Go Warden of Healing to heal 1, heal 1. We're going to spend 2 lore resources to ready Warden of Healing, and then use him to heal 1, heal 1. Because I think we're going to need to use him to quest. Oh, we also got a resource when we engage that guy. Your text boxes are... Oh, shoot. You're right. So this goes away, and we add 2 here. And we'll heal 1 here, and then Treebeard is fully... Is it all text boxes or just hero text boxes? Each character's text boxes. So, okay, so the Durnadingle Warrior has 2 damage on it because I couldn't have done that. And then I need to put... There's the Wandering Ent back on top. Thank you. Forgot about that. That stinks. Okay. So we have to, at this point, we are literally at the mercy of the encounter deck. If we have a bad draw, we have a bad draw and we lose. We're actually going to go ahead and travel here. Because, no, we're going to travel here. Okay. So because that got cleared during the staging step, we can actually travel here during the travel phase. So that was a little bit of rewinding. But because I cheated. Okay. So if we top deck 2 of those raise or place 3 progress, we lose the game. If we pull one of the other one of these, we are in serious trouble. Let's look and consider what that is. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 7 is 21. So I probably want to be questing as high as I can to prevent that draw. And if we don't draw that this turn, we probably will be fine. Because when we place that 5th, we go here. We're going to discard cards until X enemies are discarded. X is the number of players. Oh, wait, no, we can win this round. Never mind. Oh, and then we skip the quest phase. Okay. We're actually a little bit better off than I was expecting us to be. You need to get an enemy. I did. I killed it. I got this guy. I brought him out and I killed him. I shuffled, discarded cards, took the archery damage, and then had everyone kill him, but I had to put the card back from Legolas. Okay. So I think we quest... Well, actually, planning step, we're going to throw another Durnadingle warrior out there. We have a feint. Yeah. So if we quest out at 21, we're safe. Because we have a feint. We just have to kill the enemy that we discard. Because we're going to place this at the end of the... Yeah. Okay. So we just have to quest for 21. Got 1. 1, 2. We have the money here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 12. 1, 2. It's 14. Oh, I see what you're saying. With the searching counter deck discard pile revealed and added to the staging area. Okay, so we can rewind and resolve this a little bit. I don't want him actually. Thank you. I'm going to take this guy again. But we're going to take this guy. We are going to defend with the Durnadingle here. He's attacking for 3. No progress. Or no boost. We place 1. And then we're just going to leave him out. Because I don't know who was ready or who was not ready to heal. We place some progress here. Okay, so we actually... but we're skipping the quest phase. So I think we should be fine. We have a feint. This guy is not exhausted this round. We're looking at 14. Real quick, I want to spend these 2 resources to ready here and here before I draw the card that blanks me again. We're at 14. If I pull that, we're at 21. That places 7. That's going to be 3 and 4 there, which means that we don't lose. Okay. So we're good at 14, technically. I'm going to flip into, there it is. So, okay. So 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. Okay, so I miscounted a little bit, but that's 22. We have 14, so we're placing 8. 3 goes here, 5 goes here. That prevents this from popping, but I might as well deal 4 damage here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 for 18. So we place 4. So 3 here. And oh my gosh, we placed 3, so we have to place. Oh my gosh, I've lost math. I've lost math. Okay, so this was sitting here with 1. Requesting for 18. We have 7, 10, 16. So we're at +2. So we're placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3, 4 here takes us up to 6. Okay, that clears. We'll take the plus attack. I have to take off and actually get moving for the day. Good luck with the game. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Travel there. Okay. We place our 8th token here. 8 resources, add the defensive helm deep and advance to 5. Shuffling encounter deck, discard pile. Discard cards until X enemies are discarded. X is the number of players. Add each enemy discarded this way to the staging area. This does not have defense, but we are... Skip the quest phase. Players cannot reduce their threat. So we're at 35. Yeah, we're skipping quest phase, so we should be fine, really. Add it to staging area. Okay. We got archery 1 coming in hot. We'll throw this on Legolas. Oh wait, we have to increase our threat by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we cleared this, which means that this guy's going to engage us. Means we get another money. We will go ahead and use feint on this guy. So this guy's not attacking. And we got here, which we will defend, deal a damage for 5. No shadow effect. We place 1 progress here. Let's go 3. 4, 5, 6 to kill this guy. Gandalf. We've got 3. 4, 5 to kill here, and that's game. That was intense. That card sucks. The plus ally card, that's wild. That's the Deeping Culvert. I don't know if I understand the thematics there. Woo! We got really lucky with this encounter deck. I mean, there are 3 of these guys in the encounter deck, and we only drew 1 of them. That was really important for our success there. we got this, the +2 attack and toughness until the end of the round. Karn Doom first try, Helm's Deep first try, making it look easy. Dude, it's the Ents. They're too powerful. The Ents are too strong. This, I mean, it did work out. Just with the Ent strategy kind of being a little slow and this needing to take a while. And so being able to have my army of Ents out, like they're strong once they get onto the table, once they get up and running, but they can be a little slow. The Culver thing is when Sparkly Orc blew up the wall. And is that just like all my allies are on top of the wall? Thank you. Good game. Good game. Ooh, that was intense. That was intense. Dang. Whew. Need to go lie down a little bit. No, I need to go watch Two Towers. That's what I need to do. Cool. Alrighty, so next stream is going to be on Monday morning. We're actually doing 2 streams on Monday. Monday morning and Monday evening. That is when we are going to be doing some of the giveaways for the Marvel Champions OP stuff. You make the quest look easy. Thank you. So if you want to win some of the Marvel Champions OP stuff, then you can check out the video. There's a way to enter there. There's a way to enter through our Discord. And then the 2 live streams on Monday are another way. I also just announced a giveaway on Reddit. And so if you're part of the subreddit, then you can also join there to win some stuff. Hey, look, Nightbot knows what we're talking about. Come join the Living Games card Discord. So that is there. You need to play Nightmare. I am going to be playing Nightmare. I want to do the full quest, and then I have all the Nightmare packs. So we got that. You've already beaten the hardest ones for a while? Okay. Well, that's exciting, because I think I am excited to try and play different heroes and stuff, whereas a couple of these last ones feel very, very challenging, and I want to I feel the need to kind of play some of the more optimal characters where there are a lot of really fun interactions that I want to play. So I'm excited to have some that are not as stressful as this. Hope to win the X23 card. Nice. Yeah. The X23, people love the X23. I'm a fan of the Angel card. I think the Angel looks really, really sick. But there's a couple of ways to win and a couple of things to enter. So that's going to be on Monday. We're going to be playing some Marvel Champions. I hope to see you all there. Thanks again for hanging out. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. It's chilly here, so hopefully y'all are staying warm as well. But see you around. Peace.